Mike, checkity check, boys. We're back. Woohoo! What a rough start to the world's greatest live stream. Let me get my coffee ready. I do have a drink of water. Here we go. Flusters aside. Let me get that over there. Looks like let's do it. If I jump in here to main face chat, ready, Ted, boom, shakalaka. Shaquille O'Neal, g'day! Stu from UAVPOOCHES here. Welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest FPV live stream on the internet. Thanks so much for sticking around at this start a little bit. We did have some technical problems, but Lord knows, hopefully that will be solved soon with our new PC, which is well underway in the planning stages. We've been talking all things FPV, CPU, GPU, a whole bunch of different letters here. But we had some technical problems on the laptop this morning, so you got to bear with me just while I try to sort some of this stuff out. Can you hear me in the chat as well? I've got to readjust some windows. We've done about 3 restarts of this stupid computer. And you know what the crazy part is? It's when you turn on your PC and then it's like on the 4th restart, it just starts working. It's not like you changed anything, you did anything different, all that sort of stuff. It's just, oh yeah, no, we're deciding to work right now, which is very frustrating when you are ready to start your stream and then it's just like, oh no, let's just not make the camera work. And I do think for a live stream, you guys need to be able to see my face right here. So let's get up our little schedule today. Let's find out what we're doing. I know we have a special surprise because we're going to be ringing Stu's mum on the phone, and apparently she's got something special in store for us. So I can't wait to see what that is all about. But let's do it. Let me pull up my schedule right here, just checking what windows are on the screen. And let's tell you what, there's no better way. It's pretty cold in this office, but it's no better way to warm up than being flustered and be like, why isn't this working? So there we go. Stream timetable. And I've got to check we're seeing some funny comments in here as well. All right. Today, we are going to be doing some UAV pooches. We have, of course, Stu's mum is coming up as well. We're going to be asking my mum all sorts of questions, and she has a surprise that we're going to find out about as well. We're going to be doing a huge giveaway, and let me tell you something that I absolutely almost wet myself over. I was cracking up. It's probably the most I've laughed all month. The clip, that segments that are going to be coming up that we are going to show you are freaking hilarious. Here's the challenge. Feel free. We're going to play a dislike to like game where if you didn't laugh at least out loud, you can hit the downvote button. And if you laughed, if you actually expelled a lot of hot air out your nose, then clip that. Then I guarantee you're going to laugh in today's video. Now, let me see. Let's find out who is in the chat. Let's share some love around the FPV world. Let's see who we got. Starting from the start. Well, I'm not going to scroll all the way up to the start because I know you guys were in here for about 10 minutes. We've got 62 people watching. We've been streaming for about 3 minutes, and let's see. We got Porto, I Forever, Felipe. He's saying hello, friends. We got Moza131. He's saying howdy, fellow auto scanner. So someone punched that boy in the neck. Zoran says, as usual, it takes 10 minutes to start. So there we go. No, man, we've been getting better. And hopefully this is not going to happen in the future too much more. The PC, once that gets in here, is going to be so much better than this laptop calculator that we're running with. We've got Johnny D. C saying, hey, Stu, like normal. Bedham is in here as well. If you need to choose, man, we already answered this last time. Bedham, didn't we already give you some advice between the Eachine 800Ds, the 800DMs, and the EV100s? I swear we got you live on stream and we said, don't get those, get the Nun goggles. Whew! Gee, come on, boy. You even came on and we had a chat live in front of everybody. So if you want to go with the EVs, if you want to choose those Eachine brands, there's nothing I can do to stop you spending that money. I've given you my best advice, but hey, you don't have to. What would I know? We've got Carlos D who's saying, hey, Stu, by the way, check the vids on Discord. We will be doing that. Yes, we have a talking head. That's from Drunken. And let's see, Morning Stu from Random Family Man. Hey, I don't actually, this person has no name next to them, and he's saying, hey, no sweat on the delayed startup. Thank you very much. Gav said, he said it's going to get faster. Hello from the US from J Spider. Let's do it. If you've got some questions or anything like that you need to ask, please throw them down in the comments. Make sure you tag me with at UAVPOOCHES. It makes it so much easier for your little question to to stand out. And let me know, what have you been doing? Have you gone flying this weekend? Whereabouts did you go flying? What technical difficulties did you come across? Did you have some smooth sailing? Did you smash anything? Was it an expensive weekend? Is it raining? Let me know with a bit of details in the comments down below. But now I'm going to open up a little form right here, and we're going to start a little notepad because we are going to need some questions for Ask Stu's mum. And I'm also going to give a prize, a special prize that I'll be able to email to somebody straight away on what I think the best question is. So I'm not going to say what the prize is just yet, but we haven't given away any just yet. It's something that's brand new. And there. So if you've got a question for my mum, throw it in the comments as well down below. Bedham is saying, but which one of the Ishin would you choose? Don't say the Hawkeyes. Well, then if I'm not going to pick any of those Ishins, I wouldn't want to fly around in today's climate, Bedham. I don't want to fly around with the EV800s. I don't want to fly around with the DMs, and I don't want to fly around with the EV100s. So, you know, it's like saying, hey, which one of these do you want? A punch in the neck, a poke in the eye, or a kick in the teeth? Look, they're not all good options. Is it happy to say that I don't want any of those, my friend? Celis is saying, had lots of technical difficulties, but loving the air. Here's one for me. We went out, we were trying to fly the Talon around, which is absolutely a very, very impressive. Some cool frame design. However, the problem is that with the little antenna, the UHFL antenna had come off. We couldn't get it to stay back on. I'm going to need to do some mods here at home. And of course, we're getting terrible reception. We had the speed gun. We had everything ready for a great video. And oh, what's this? We can't fly it because we can't see. Nothing but frustration. Johnny DRC is saying the EV100 stink. And yeah, I would say in 2020, I would agree with you there. JXB Gaming, have you gotten any product from FPV? Great. I just ordered a Radiomaster TX16S from them. Well, I'm sure you're going to be liking that. All right. We have Celis is saying, what's your mum's favorite color thread? There you go, Celis. You might be the only question we've got, so you might be winning that little prize we'll be able to send out to you. Donnie! It looks like you just doubled up on your super chat there, Donnie. What's going on there? $1.99, $1.99. Thank you very much. You're saying on set, and he's also giving me a red thumbs up. There we go. Thank you very much, Donnie. Great to see you in the stream. I hope you're going well over there. And what is the time, man? It's probably about 8 p.m. for you guys, winding down your Sundays. Of course, it's Monday morning for me. And, all right, BM80 says, Stu, ask your mum which goggles Bottom should get. Yeah, all right, we can do that. I'll ask her, Mum, which goggles would you get out of these three, which none of them are recommended any day? Okay, all right. Let me know too, Madam. Why are you so set on getting a set of Ishins? What is it about that brand that you're dying for? Drunken FPV said, "Oh my gosh, he's asking about my birth. I don't think we're going to be asking that question right there." Auto scanners, how about no neck punches today on the YouTube channel of love? All right. No neck punches. There we go. That feels good. And unless you're going to be doing auto scanning. And Gav would like to know the best goggle for broke people. Now, if I jump over here, you can see. Let's see, main screw shit. Let me adjust this to get this bag out of the way, full of paperwork. And there is. Oh, what's going on, guys? If I jump over here to a new screen share. And Donnie, another. Stop it, brother. He'll be broke by the end of this stream. Stop that, my friend. If I scroll down here, this is the best budget goggle to get by far, by a mile. And if you don't want to take my word for it, go watch Grumpy Trevor's his reactions in here. I think Tony might be in here as well. This video is absolutely next level when it comes to just how good this goggle is. And they're about, what, $80? They are. And you can see the title. These are the best cheap goggles on the market. So there, I'm going to post that in the chat, actually. So you should be able to see that. And they are the Hawkeye little pilot goggles. The Hawkeye Pilot VR or something. Do a bit of a Google. I'm sure it'll come up. Absolutely loved them. Back here, let's see. We've got, it's the wrong button. That's Charlie having a sleep. We don't want to look at that. We have some people's faces, which is mine. Wearing my Beta FPV shirt, I should say. And I've moved that window all around. All right. Drunken Bullet says, trying to connect my R9 mini receiver to my flight controller. I'm getting telemetry, but no movement on the transmitter tab in beta flight. So you're getting telemetry. Give us a bit more info. Are you getting telemetry in In beta flight? Is that what you're saying as well? What's going on with this chat? Come on, scroll down so I can actually read some of this. Give us a little bit more info. To be honest, I'm not the world's best person when it comes to asking about telemetry, and especially with the R9. Mainly, I just go and fly. I do have an R9 somewhere, but most of the time I'm sticking with either Crossfire or our standard 2.4 receivers, and telemetry is not really something that I bother to set up. It's 1 a.m. for Jemmy. Jemmy, that must be somewhere there in Europe, so let us know where is that? Maybe it's in India, Europe, I'm not too sure. As an ace man says, it's 12:16 p.m., so we're getting a few night hours. Why is this chat? There we go. I can scroll the chat. That's finally better. And Sloop wants to know, what's the worst trait Stu had as a kid? So that is from Sloop. And my mum, I've got to bless her, super, super cute old lady. We set up Facebook Messenger on her phone. So that means we don't have to hold the phone up here anymore. We're still going to be able to call her and find out all those things, but you'll be able to hear a lot more. I won't have to hold her on speakerphone in front of the speaker. Did Russ Wolf is going to ask, did she ever catch me drinking as a kid? That is a fantastic question to ask my mum. Of course, I don't know what you're talking about there, Russ. Nothing but cups of tea on a Sunday morning with some cucumber sandwiches, and anyway, nothing too crazy. Zoran Passmore says, question for Stu's mum, was Stu into RC and electronics as a kid? What do you think about his YouTube career? So we get her to explain that just a little bit as well. We got 86 people watching, 11 minutes we've been streaming, and we have 4. I forgot to hit the thumbs up button, so I'm sorry there, guys. Can't expect you to do it if I don't do it. So we've got 4. Oh, it's growing. We've got 42. It's growing. I gotta be so careful with what we say, because we're gonna come back to this, but I feel like I've got to show this right now for you guys. Check this out. We're going to come back and watch this towards the end of the stream as well. We're going to watch a few, but some of these Discord clips are absolutely freaking amazing. Let's see, get my Discord up on the screen. Jump over here. We can see there's actually a few people in chat as well. And if I have a look at, where is this? Go down to my live stream. I'm going to find this video. Stu and Trev reminisce. This is just comedic gold. Let me get it all primed and ready. Oh, I've clicked the wrong window. Here we go. Watch this gorgeous clip. It only goes for 18 seconds, and it might be the best 18 seconds of the internet you see all day. Oh, if you don't like profanity too, be warned, this might be in here. All right, so here we go. Let's turn the sound up, actually, and let's go new screen share. Check this bad boy out. Oh,
clip. That's
where we actually first met, isn't it?
Yes, very romantic.
We had our first date here.
Yes.
And we...
Some strange dates right there.
I didn't flash you, did I?
Oh. Okay. Focus, Stuart. God. That's where we had our first first date, and I didn't. And then someone said I didn't bleep you there, did I? We had our first. I think Trevor's saying F. So when you put that all together, very, very much out of context.
That's where we actually first met, isn't it?
Yes, very romantic.
We had our first date here,
yes.
And we.
Some strange dates right there.
I didn't flash you, did I?
Oh. What's with all these clips as well? Okay. Jesus. Classic. I absolutely love that one. So, Kiz, well done. We're going to have a few other clip that's coming up as well. Oh, God, I love this segment. Thank you very much for that video. We're going to have to find something special for you. We've got a few other clip that's Stu and Trev reminisce. Just the swear word, the bleep that you've put in there. It's got me dead. So, thank you. I better give that video a thumbs up. Oh, God, very, very funny stuff. All right. Let's get back on with some questions. Mad Fisher is asking, how did your mother cope with the insanity that is 2020? Definitely a very cool question we've got there. Might see she might have some interesting responses. We should probably call my mum in just a little bit, actually, because we're already at the 23-minute mark, even though we started about 10 minutes late. All right. Kiz Bartlett for Mum, do you think Stu and Trev have a secret bromance? All right. So there's Kiz, the person who made that clip, that video. scrolling down here, a lot of people laughing in the comments. I laughed so hard. I nearly, this person nearly, Zoran said he nearly wet himself. There we go. JT Spider said I saw that. Great edit from Sellers. Double A's laughing. It's perfect. That's from Random Family Man. Yeah, classic Stu. Whoo, old times, old times. Editor after my own heart. So lots of love for those people right there. Gummy FPV, he's saying, what's up, Stu? We've been having some fun. If you've just joined us, welcome to the FPV Mix. We're going to go through answering your questions, and we're going to be troubleshooting some stuff, just generally hanging out for the next little bit. We are going to be ringing my mum, asking her some questions. We have a UAV Pooches competition. Is UAV Pooches today? Let me click on this stream timetable. Yes, we have UAV Pooches, so make sure you post your pictures of you and your pets. A new picture, please, in the live stream channel over on Discord. I should probably put some instructions in here. We've got 82 people watching, and then, of course, we have a huge giveaway towards the end of the stream. Double P is asking any FPV drone recommendation for a long flight time around 20 to 30 minutes. I don't care about speed, looking to build my own. If you want a drone that's going to fly for 20 to 30 minutes, my friend, just go and buy a Mavic or go and buy some sort of DJI quad, because when it comes to that sort of flight times, I can't help you, and I don't think that we can really do better when it comes to those aerial cinematography type of drones. I don't think we can do much better than what DJI is already doing. So not that I'm really into that photography stuff. I think some of it's cool, but it's not really my style of flying. However, it's a pretty good value for money kind of thing. So I don't know. Double A says it's been a blast over the years. You and the boys bring all the fun. Thank you very much, Double A. Drunken FPV. He's got a question and he says, please ask your mum why baby oil is called baby oil. It's not made for babies. That's a good one. Right there, we can definitely throw that in to the chit chat. We'll be ringing my mum in just a little bit. And Nick Sebring says, "Hey Stu, wondering if you could give me some VTX advice. I installed a dipole antenna on my VTX for my RC Nitro truck. Video on my Fat Sharks is super hazy. It cuts out after 10 meters. So." Is the connection correct? Is it like an RP SMA? Make sure it's like RP SMA to the correct adapter, or is it SMA to SMA? You need to make sure that there's actually the signal cable is connected inside the antennas. Has it just fallen off? If it's like a UHFL connector or something, when you're in here, this is one of the troubles I had yesterday going for a bit of a flight. Has the little UHFL connector just popped off the top, or maybe you're on the wrong channel. So if you tried not auto scanning, but making sure, double checking that your VTX is on the correct channel, and you're clicking and cycling through to find the correct channel on your goggles. So please make sure you do that. Hillscraper FPV says, what antennas on the Sky Zones were you using in your latest videos? My latest video. Let me have a look here. What was my latest video? It might have been the jumper. So let's see. Oh, good. No ads. Let's jump here. Granger's wrecking my stuff. So we have these antennas are right here. If I jump over to new screen share. These antennas are right here. These are little, like, not dipole antennas. These are pagoda antennas. I think Trevor made me this one. This is one of the original ones we had. This is just the standard one that came like it. I think that maybe even Farview or something might be the brand. Nothing too special. No secret sauce or anything like that. All it is just a good pagoda antenna. Really cheap and open source design. I think they're about $8 or something, and they work well. So definitely go and check those out. If you're up after some antennas, you can also jump over to UAVPOOCHES.com, the best website on the internet, voted by me, and this one, what antennas for FPV, if you're after some, and this little part right here, the real ACC triple feed patch plus Omni combo. Put that in the chat down below. Looks like we might have Skadoosh in the channel as well. So, what's going on, Skadoosh? Got a lot of fans for you saying good morning to you all. And let's see. Carlos D, ask your mum, what's the worst injury crash you had when you were a kid? So I already know what she's going to talk about. She's going to be talking about the time when I tried to skate down Mount Panorama, which was not a very good idea whatsoever, and especially because I thought I could do it without a helmet. I thought I was kind of invincible. I didn't even think about crashing. Just had, for some reason, at that point in my life, I had zero fear of stacking it. Like, didn't even enter my mind. And then what did enter my mind was a bit of asphalt and smashed all my nose up, and it was not an ideal time. And I can remember going to university right after I took that stack. And someone would be like, "Man, what happened to your face, Stuart?" And I would be in the middle of telling them a story, and then someone else would come back, "Stu, what happened to your face?" Well, that's exactly what I'm explaining, mate. All right. Let's see. Johnny DRC says, just updated to Betaflight F4 now in Betaflight, and I'm going to plug the battery in. I get kicked out of Betaflight and only get the first 3 tones. What happens when you plug your battery in and it is not plugged into Betaflight? Could you tell us that in the tones? Might give us a little bit more to work through. The first couple of tones are like the power tones, and the second set of tones, that is for when the ESCs start to get some signals from the flight control to let us know that it's all hooked up. So the first ESC tone, that's getting power, and the second one is like, yes, we're all talking to each other, ready to rock and roll. Dragon Bullet says, stop auto scanning. That might be a good one. And if you are getting, John Davis has some great advice. He says about the range. Or if you've got some troubles with your range on your VTX, is it stuck on 25 milliwatts? Now, what we're going to do, we are going to ring my mum up right now. I'm going to ring her on the phone first and say, hey, mum, are you ready to try that Facebook Messenger call? Can I give you a buzz? And we'll see what's happening. So we'll find out what's going on there. Throw some more questions down too. We're going to be asking some stuff. We're having a chat with Ask Stu's mum. Here we go. Let's ring her, find out what is happening. And let's see. She's probably, I forgot to call it. Hey, mum. Good, good. Are you ready for me to call you on Facebook Messenger, that thing we set up on your phone yesterday? Yeah, you hang up. I'll try and call you. If it doesn't work, I'll call you back in 2 minutes on your normal phone, right? On the normal part. Okay, all right. Bye, mum. Oh, bless her. Here we go. Let's do this, boys and girls. Let's find out. And hopefully this doesn't cut my audio out for you guys, because that seemed to be a problem when I rang on Skype on my last interview with BMS Web. They were hogging my audio as much as I was trying to turn it up. Let's find out, where is my mum on here. Let's try and call my mum. Start a voice call. Here we go. If you got some questions too, keep throwing them down. We can ask Stu's mum. All right. Let's have a look here. And Sam Clemmer saying, lol, Mount Panorama Raceway Stew.
You there?
Hey, what's going on, old lady? How are you, mum?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
Good, good. Can we hear this in the chat? Is this coming through? How is the audio? I think that's I've got you turned up as high as I can, mum. Hopefully that's coming through. So if you could let us know, what have you been doing? Well, I do a bit of an audio check with some people. What have you been doing this week?
Well, I had to have foot surgery a couple of days ago, so I'm in a boot and I can't go anywhere. And so, believe it or not, your old mum's been doing a jigsaw.
A jigsaw puzzle. Nothing but the finest hobbies there. Who needs FPV race drones when you can just, do a good old-fashioned jigsaw puzzle? A lot of people saying it's good, sounds good, it's great. Here we go. We've got some questions right here we thought we could ask you, but you said you had some sort of surprise as well.
I did.
Something like that.
Well, I'm happy to answer some questions, of course, and then I thought I'd ask you some questions.
Wait, you're going to interview me?
Yes.
Well, this is my show, so all right, we've got Mum calling the shots here. She's taken over here. Welcome to the FPV Mix with Stu's mum, she thinks she's a celebrity. She's taken it over. All right, sure. All right, okay.
How about you ask me a question and then I'll ask you a question?
Okay, all right, question for question. That's it. A bit of sharing. All right, we can do that.
You start.
I'm just having a drink of water. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Actually, Random Family Man says, this one just came through. Ask Stu's mum, do you have a good tuna mornay recipe?
Oh,
isn't that interesting that he said that?
Yes, just cook some rice, but don't cook it in boiling water. Try and steam it so it's not soggy. Add a can of salmon or tuna, but drain that can of salmon or tuna. Again, you don't want it all soggy. Add some chopped raw onion to it, bit of parsley.
Okay.
Make a white sauce. Right. Pour it over the top. Slice tomatoes, shove it in the oven.
That is one of my favourite meals from memories from a kid anyway. I think I liked that when I was about 5 or 6 years old a lot. We had a super chat too from Don E, and he said, did she say you're a good singer? If she did, she lied. So do you think I'm a good singer?
No, he's hopeless singer.
Hopeless singer.
Nobody in the family can sing.
All right. Okay, so what's your question for me then?
Okay, my question to you is, you were a teacher, but what started your interest in drones?
Okay. Well, for me, it kind of all happened at the same time. Like, I was a bit sick of playing video games like this. Look, they're fun, but I'm not really accomplishing anything with my life. It's a lot of effort to put in, and you're not getting anything in return. Just kind of
Mm.
just keeping me busy. So I decided I should stop playing some of them so much. I was at school, and I was teaching, and someone brought in like a little RC helicopter, and they were flying that around the class. I was like, oh, I used to like those things. I think I had one of them
What,
when I
you
was at
mean
uni.
another teacher
No,
brought
no,
it in?
no.
Like
A student. Student brought it
Oh,
in, and
yep.
it even had a little water pistol on the bottom. So you'd press a button on the remote, and it would shoot some water at the person. Whatever, a bit of a gimmick, but it was pretty cool. So of course I flew that around into all the other teachers' classrooms and sprayed them and thought it was hilarious. And then I happened to, at the same time, coincidentally, kind of be watching some YouTube. I was watching a lot of YouTube, and I found a video about drone racing in the snow. And I was like, wait, what is
Oh.
this drone racing? And they look like real drones. Like, wow, that looks cool. And then lo and behold, my wife's brother or someone's relation knew someone at their work, like 5 people removed, who was into FPV, and he said, "Hey, do you want their email?" Because I was kind of just started talking. I was like, "Yeah, I do actually," and then emailed them. So I had this person emailing about actual FPV stuff. I had
Mm.
a kid at school bringing something in, and at the same time, I watched a YouTube video, and then the rest is kind of history. I just bit the bullet, dropped about $1,000, which was probably more than I could afford at the time on some decent kit, and then here we are today, making videos for people.
But did you realise you'd like, not from a business point of view, but did you think it would be as fun as what it is for you?
No, I didn't think it would be this fun. I didn't think it would be like this. I just thought that I hoped it would be great, and I just didn't really know what to expect. I thought, oh, that looks cool, that looks fun, that looks challenging. But once you were actually flying with those goggles down, I had no
Yeah.
idea that it would be so life changing. Not even YouTube career on the putting that aside. I had no idea it would feel the way it did when you were in the air, when you were behind the goggles, when you were flying. I had
Mm.
no idea just how powerful that experience and how much fun that was going
Yeah.
to be. So no, I didn't know. If you haven't flown FPV before, boys and girls, if anybody's watching this, it really is next level amazing.
Hmm.
So, all right. Thanks, Mum. This one is from Sloop. And what was Stu's worst trait he had as a kid?
Being messy.
Messy?
Not tidying up the kitchen, not tidying up the room. Your bedroom.
All right. Well,
Simple.
What teenager does have a clean room? I don't know. Not very. All right. What's your next question? Or your next question you had right there?
Okay. If COVID wasn't an issue at the moment,
Yeah.
where would you like to travel to? A, with your family, and B, for droning?
All right.
Or would it be the same location?
It wouldn't be. For droning, as you put it.
As I call it, yep.
Okay. I actually would probably like to travel to the States, which is probably the last place you want to go, thanks to that virus that's out there. We can't say that virus online, Mummy, because YouTube will be like, nope. There you go.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Mummy, this
Sorry.
is bad. No, I'm
Yep.
joking.
Oh.
But I would probably love to go to the US just to meet a whole bunch of people. I feel like I've got a big FPV family over there. There's some big meets, and I would love to maybe there's some events called Flight Test, and where a whole bunch of different pilots go, and thousands and thousands of people. It would just be great. It'd be like a mecca, I guess, where everyone would come together and we could talk all things FPV. So for me, it'd probably just be the States for the people. Location-wise, man, I don't know. If you could go anywhere, it'd be pretty... the Great Wall, I guess, or something, some iconic icon to fly around like that. But it'd be more the people. With my family, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on going somewhere with my family.
Yeah.
Maybe just somewhere because you've got two small kids, somewhere I could just relax and I wouldn't have to worry too much about what's happening with two young children.
Do you think if you went over to the States to one of these big meeting things, do you think they'd know who you were?
Well, I think some people might. I would because if it's kind of like if you had a large sewing channel, right? You had a lot of sewing fans, and then you went to SewFest 2020 or 2021, and they'd be like, "Hey, there you go. That's Stu's mum there doing the doing things. So,
Yeah,
I do
okay.
think that some people for sure would know who I am.
Who
I
you
think
are.
so.
Yeah.
Double A is saying yes, yes, yes. All these people watching this video would probably know who I am. I have
Would know.
met people in like Bunnings and stuff like that when they've been like, "Hey, Stu, do you do is that I like your videos, you know, your drone videos." I'm like, "Thanks, man." And the first person I ever met actually, before we had this house, and I was trying to go through this about 2 years ago. We were trying when we moved out of that first house, and I needed somewhere a bit bigger to continue doing this. You guys will like this as well. Does he read this? Yes, I do. AGN. But the first time, it was kind of a bit bizarre where this person was like, "Hey, Bot Grinder, what's going on, my friend? We're just talking to my mum. Bot Grinder's one of my friends too. There we go, Mum. I'd love to go over and fly with him. But yeah, I was sort of applying for this house, and this person who was going through this same house was like, "Oh, Stu, by the way, I really like your videos." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." Thanks, man. This is the first person I'd ever met, and this must have been weird for him. I said to him, "Can I get a photo? Like, this is the first time this has happened." So he was like, "Oh, yeah, all right, sure." So I was the one asking for a picture when I met someone in public that
Yeah.
knew who I was. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, well, here you go. Here's my question. This one is from Zoran Passmore. Question: Was Stu into RC or electronics as a kid? And what do you think about his YouTube career?
Electronics, I probably got a different version of what you guys refer to as electronics, but you used to like sort of those remote control cars and that sort of stuff. You know, you remember those? Used to have little
No.
batteries. Your dad used to put batteries in these remote control things, and you used to drive cars around.
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, that's not me. You must be
Oh.
probably thinking about my old man there, because I remember very little electronics that weren't video games as a kid.
You don't remember playing with the little remote control
Not
cars,
really. No,
little
not at
racing
all.
cars?
Maybe not,
Oh, well,
not past
sorry,
5 or
darling.
6.
Must have been a different son I had somewhere.
Probably. All right. And what do you think about my YouTube career?
Amazing. I still can't quite comprehend it all because it's pretty technological, and I'm retired from the workforce, but I'm really pleased for you because I know how much you love it.
All right, thank you very much. Let's see, we've got saying, we're huggers, Stu, so get ready for me and my wife Snapdragon when we meet you. There we go. Bot Grinder is talking to some other people as well. Slot cars. Okay, so you're talking about slot cars, is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, all those,
Yeah,
yes.
they were okay. They weren't really my jam, but that was more my dad's stuff. But look, they were all right. But I never really had my own, like, hey, can I get this remote control something? I don't think I ever asked for that for a birthday or Christmas present or
maybe
anything
not.
like that. All right, what's your question? We got 91 people watching stream for 32 minutes. Let's get some
Okay.
thumbs up or thumbs down for my lovely mother here. So there we go. We're at 58 thumbs up, Mum. Let's see who appreciates your questions and comments.
My interviewing.
Yep.
Okay, darling. Is there something about yourself that most people don't know?
Something about me, probably. Do you want me to tell them what that is?
Yes.
All right. Something that people don't know about me. Okay, this
But
one.
most people don't know.
Most people don't know. This really is putting me on the spot.
Yeah, isn't it? It's hard.
It is hard. Kind of care about the environment a little bit, I would say.
Yes.
And I politically get really frustrated at some. I feel not quite vocal, but I really get shitty at large corporations taking advantage of and privatizing things, and you know, I was a teacher, so I really cared about, and I taught in the worst school. I would really get frustrated at the way companies and corporations siphon money from the poor to the rich.
Yes.
And I never wanted to work in a preppy rich school, and I always got frustrated at people who had the mentality of like, oh well, I'm looking after myself, and they didn't care about the person who couldn't afford to pay their taxes or couldn't afford medical. And it would just, you know, things like that. I don't need to, I can afford if the medical bills or anything like that came through. I'm in a position where that's okay, but I'm more than happy to help somebody else out, whether that be pay more taxes and all that sort of public side of things, of keeping as many things public. And I get extremely frustrated. We're getting deep politically here, that the people who need our help most in society get the least amount of help. So that's really frustrates me. Anyway,
the
but
rich
I try
get
not to...
richer and the poor get the picture. That's the same. Yeah.
Yeah, so that frustrates me right there. So try to do a little bit behind the scenes to help some of that stuff out, and just yeah,
Yep.
I feel like a lot of people too who are in a good position, a lot of wealthy people just do not give a stuff about people who need help. They're like, oh, that's their fault or something. Man,
Yes.
what does it even matter? Do you really need to have 4 cars or 5 cars? This person
Yeah.
doesn't even have 1 car, and you're saying that you need the tax breaks or you need all. I don't know.
Mhm.
Just frustrating. Anyway, that's
I can
why.
tell that that's a pet peeve of yours,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
All right. All right. Let's see. Roland B says UAV Futures can't handle his booze. Is a cheap date. Sellers wants to know what's your what's mum's favorite color threads. If you're going to be doing some, did we already ask that one?
Purples, orange, and turquoise.
All right, purple, orange, and turquoise. And Captain Kirk says, do you really need 4 quads or 5 quads? You know how I said, do you really need 4 or 5 cars? And then I'm carrying on. I'm talking about those rich people. He's saying, do I really need do I really need 4 quads, that sort of stuff. So thanks very much there, Captain Kirk. All right, I won't keep you too long. I've just got a couple more questions. Keep them coming in through the chat too. We've got 68 people, so 10 people did enjoy your content here. They give me a little thumbs up. How are you coping? This one's from Mad Fisher. How are you coping with the insanity that is 2020?
Enjoying it.
Oh, you
Well,
like
I
it?
suppose COVID. Well, oh, you mean like
Well,
the
just 2020 in
the
general. How's
the
it affecting
virus?
you? How does it help you?
Good.
How does it
Oh,
affect your day-to-day life much?
the
And
virus doesn't affect me on a day-to-day life because I'm retired, so I don't have to go out.
yep.
And where I live in Queensland, we're quite free now, and my kids aren't here, so we don't really have a big social group like you would, as young people would, so it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah.
And 2020, I really like it because my husband, myself, and the kids, you're all healthy.
All right. And you're sitting at home doing jigsaw puzzles, so there you go. It's not like you
Only
can
because
go
I
and
can't go anywhere.
yeah,
But yeah.
after your surgery. All right. Space Cake wants to know. Oh, did you have another question?
Yes, I do for you.
Oh, yeah,
If you were
yeah.
going to get another tattoo, where would it go on your body, and what would it be
I
of?
don't know what you're talking about, Mum. There. So for those of you who don't know, I do have maybe we'll show it one day, but there is a large tattoo. I got it when I was about 18 years old across pretty much the entirety of my back. But yeah, friend and family man Stu has tattoos do show. No, they probably start about here, but you'll never see me wearing singlets or anything like that too much on this show. But there you go. There's where would I get a new tattoo? Whew. I don't know. I kind of do like having. It wouldn't be somewhere that would be visible, so it would probably be in the torso section, maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know if I was gonna if I would get a new tattoo. Actually, that was when I was about 17 or something. I decided to
I
get
know.
not that I regret that, but yeah, I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
I guess I don't even see it. I don't even think about it anymore because it's not when I'm looking in the mirror. I can't even see it. So
If
unless
I was a
turn my
if
back
I
on.
was a young girl today, I'd definitely have them. I'd have a whole sleeve done.
All right, all right.
On my arm.
People are saying baby oil stew time. We need something to shoot for. This was a question actually where someone said, Drunken FPV said, please ask your mum why baby oil is called baby oil when it's not made for babies.
Very good point. I'll come back to you next week on that one.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, and last question. What do you got for me, mother dearest, birth giver? What have you got? Have you got any more questions for me?
For you, if you didn't do droning today, what do you think you'd be doing?
I hope I wouldn't say that I'd still be teaching. Like, I don't think that I'd be into that. I would have quit teaching and found something that I was. If drones stopped tomorrow, right? Maybe that way. I would probably focus on. It would definitely be content creating.
Okay.
Whether that be like a silly show, some sitcoms. I like making people laugh. I feel like some of my writing has a very niche style of humor.
Yes.
And I've recently been watching some people called Tim and Eric. That not that I'm saying I could do anything close to their level of genius, but so I feel like I would love to be part of a team that could make some funny sitcom skits, and with YouTube and how accessible it is to actually write some of those things, I think I would probably start doing that. Get together with some people and be like, all right, let's do this. Sort of work on the side, and just to pay the bills and try and make some content.
Interesting.
Easy. All right. No worries.
Okay.
Thanks, Mother Dearest. Oh, what was your favourite questions? Did you like any of those questions that we asked you today? Any of those your favourite?
I like them all.
Well, you got to pick one.
Oh, I always like it when people ask me about recipes.
Recipes.
It's something I feel comfortable with.
All right. Let's see. Who was that? Was that the Tuna Mornay one? I think that was
Yeah,
Random
yeah.
Family Man. All right, Random
Yeah.
Family Man. I actually have your email there, so I will be emailing you something special as well.
And how about I email you the recipe, darling, and then you can forward it to that person?
But then you're going to have to write it out. You're going to have to. I don't want.
I can type it.
No, I don't want you to wait. Look, I feel like Random Family Man in the chat now. Do you want my mum to actually go through? She's going to have to learn how to use this computer, write a recipe out. She'll probably put things in bold and spend half her day writing this recipe out for me to send to you. Do you really want her to do that, or should we just be like, thanks, he can watch this video back and hear about it? So let's find out, Mum. So I'm pretty sure Random Family Member just wanted to have a rough idea. I don't want you to spend half your day typing away on the computer. All right. But look, feel free to do it if you want. If that jigsaw puzzle is getting a bit too intense and you want a bit of a break, then yes, you can do that. So anyway.
Okay, if I need some higher stimulation.
Yeah, that's it. Then you can write out a recipe. Thanks very much for your call, Mum. And I will call you later. I'll probably call you tomorrow. I'm pretty busy today, but I will. I'll call you tomorrow. All right.
Okay. Have a good week.
Okay.
Bye,
love you. Bye. All right, there we go. There's the FPV mix with Stu's mum, and I think she liked the tuna mornay recipe, which happened to be, let me get out of Facebook right here. Hopefully that audio was coming through. A lot of love for the mum. Roland B giving me some love hearts in there as well. Chris is saying everything finally works. Zoran is asking, what's the prize? So it was something special that I'm going to email. It is a new simulator key that no one has ever seen before. So access to a new sim. So there we go. I'm going to be sending that out. I think it was Random Family Man. I'm going to go through and check this out about the tuna mornay recipe. Sellers FPV is saying, love us, Stu's mum. Congrats, Random. So there we go. And audio came through crystal clear on my end. Was that better? Let me know for next week when we do this, because we do this every single Sunday. We've got 98 people watching, streaming for 40 minutes, 76 thumbs up. Was it better when I rang my mum on Facebook, this time through the computer? Or do you prefer it when I ring up and we put it on speakerphone in front of the microphone? Please let me know that right there. That would let me know what's happening. So let's have a look. We've got Joe. It's Archangel saying, yep, much better. We've got Joe here. He's saying, sup, Stu. What's going on, my friend? Long time no see. Captain Kirk says, much better sound. That was great. Fantastic. All right, looks like we'll be doing that each week. I'm going to have a sip of coffee right here. Remember, I want to see some new pictures. We're going to be having a look at UAVPOOCHES in about 10 minutes. And where I want to see a new picture of your pet. If I put this up on the screen, you know what? And I'm also going to give away a brand new SIM code to something in the live stream channel. Starting from here, if you put this in, I want to see a picture of your drone with one of your pets. This is in the live stream part. Let's go create an invite, copy. We're going to be having a look at this. One of these people we're going to get your votes to is going to be winning access to a brand new simulator no one has even seen before, and it's not even out. You can't actually play it unless you have one of these special sim keys. So it's like a developer key that I'll give you access to. If I go to new screen share, this part down here under the live, it's just, you can't actually see it. It's just under this mouse. There is a live stream part just above my head, just here. We're going to get some access right here. Post your picture of you and your pet with a drone in there or something drone related. Go check that out. We've only really got 2 entries in here today. From, if I look at the 5th, what is the date today? The 20th. We've only got 2 pictures right here. So either Drunken or Rides at the moment are going to be the people who, one of these people is going to be winning a prize. We send out a special little SIM key code for you. Put that in there. We'll be drawing that in just a little bit, and we're going to go through in UAVPOOCHES. Radio back here. And let's see. We've still got some people saying much better through the computer. The Apple Freak, I've only been in for 2 of these, but I prefer this. So there you go. You're talking about those sessions, having a sip of my coffee from my FPV swag cup, if I don't say so myself. And a couple of people, I can see some of the things posting into the Discord right now. Let's minimize out of this. Go back here on UAVPOOCHES.com. And then today, after this, I think I've kind of changed what today. Charlie, I'm going to give him a snack, actually. Here we go, Charlie. This one, we're going to put all Donnies together as well, because I know, Donnie, you had a few different super chats and donations right there for, let's do it, Doggo Cam. Here you go, Pooch. That's from Donnie. Oh, thanks, Donnie. That's quite a little bit of a snack. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, delicious. All right, pick these things up off the floor. The studio is a bit of a mess right now, and new face cam. He's saying, M.A., I don't know how to pronounce your name. He's saying, Stu, Random Family Man says, sorry, I was roof clipping cables. Yes, I was the recipe. Haha, cheers. Random Family Man, do you really want my mum to write you out a recipe? Oh, yes, I want the recipe. So you want my mum to sit there and type out a recipe on all that sort of stuff? Whew, you're a harsh gentleman right there. James, Blackwood is going to ask me where I got the mug. If you go to, we can actually look at this together. So this is my FPV coffee cup right here. And the reason I love it is because it's massive. Now, that sounds terrible if you're going to clip that. But we're also doing the clip that segment, which we're going to post a few of those as well. But these bad boys are my favorite cup of coffee to take in here. Why? Because it feels like it can hold a lot more than just your standard mug. But if you go to fpvswag.com, I think I can type that up, actually. fpvswag.com. All right. Oh, check this out. If I go here to new screen share, we even have this place that does sell UAV Futures hoodies as well. So if you want to check some of these out, I know Donnie's got a couple of these. Look at that! Look at that handsome gentleman right there with the UAV Futures hoodie. Very, very cool stuff. And comes in, I think there's a black version and a blue version as well, like a navy version. Where's that? Color. Let's see, navy. Does it change? All right, well, there's a navy version as well, so you can definitely go check that out. But also in here, minus the UAV Futures one. Oh, disclaimer too, if you get one of those UAV Futures hoodies, I get about $3. So there you go. If you want to buy one of those, I do get a $3 commission just to make sure that people are cool with that. We have a couple of different. Oh, what's this one? We've got another kangaroo still flying. Bringing the world of FPV to the future. Wait, is this a white UAV Futures hoodie? Maybe not. Maybe that's just the kangaroo with that slogan we had on the front. All right. I haven't seen that one before. We also have, I think, where's the mug? Mug. Stickers. The mug is in here somewhere. I should probably post this in the chat for you guys as well. Sloop is saying, does the UAV Pooches need to have something drone related? I have 2 dogs but no drones. Sloop, if you just stick your own face in there, if you've got no drones, stick your own face in there, something like that, that will help. And here is the coffee cup. Is this just me? Like looking at this, right? Check this out. This lady's hands, where is the picture? Like that lady's hand, does that look huge? Like this is a big coffee cup. This lady's hand is bigger than this coffee cup. She's got like giant's hands. Look at them in the size of it. Look at it. She's just palming it right there. Is that just me, or do her hands look ridiculously large in this photo? I don't know. So if you're trying to highlight just how big this cup is, that was the wrong model to be using. Anyway, let's do it. I digress. Enough. Welcome to the FPV Mix, where we're finding out what's going on the internet. Jump back here, main face cam, and hanging out. Let me know, what have you been doing this weekend? Are you going flying? Did you go flying? Did you have any troubles? Was it a great day? What was the weather like? And Raven saying there are hands in that photo. So yes, there was. The Apple Freak says they don't take pictures of the actual merch, rather have some really nice filters and like, yeah, I understand that, but I just mean that have the cup in general, I think, and that cup does look like maybe they put something else there, maybe it's photoshopped in, but yeah, definitely looks a bit bizarre. And double A, I could timestamp the recipe for the show for you, Random B, if that's okay with Stu. There you go, double A. So my mum did go through some of that recipe part. It would probably save her typing a whole bunch of stuff out. Trust me. Otherwise, she will probably put it in a nice border. She'll probably change the font or something. Take it all day and she's like, oh, this person will really enjoy this. And well, let's not make it do too much. She's recovering from surgery, doing a jigsaw puzzle. Is that your pet kangaroo? No, I don't have any photos on my pet kangaroo actually. He's at the in-laws place, just hopping around out there. Good old Skippy. And Roland B says, try a voice recognition app. I don't know if what we're going to be doing that for. And Random Family Man says, Heart, no, just kidding, mate. I'll re-listen to your stream. There you go. So that's good. And I think this one's from Celis. I think Mum should make your UAV bag patch. Maybe, yeah, that would be pretty cool actually. And maybe we can get an extra one made up to send out to one of you guys as well. LCV FPV says he broke another run cam board. Lots of little pieces falling off with all the hard falls, so that is never good. And Chris Fitz says after many hours, much help from the UAV Futures community, and my quad 5 years ago, it is back up to its modern capabilities. And today's modern flight has given me proof that FPV is my thing. So Chris, has it taken you 5 years, my friend, to get up and get flying? Or was there some issues? Let us know. Give us a bit more information. If you're stuck on something as well, please throw it in the comments down below. I'll try and do my best to help you. Mad Fisher is talking about, he's saying, I had some wild weather today, was cutting up a downed tree, and I don't know if you got any storms or anything like that where you are. Yesterday, it was beautiful in the morning until I went for a flight. So it's pretty much as soon as I picked up the radio, the quad, I swear, a gust of wind, that's when it started to blow. And then that, don't clip that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I just know that someone's going to put Trevor there. They're going to clip that there. They're going to put some bleeps there. They're going to cut back to my face. Even saying things like that. Oh, anyway. Celsa, have you touched a kangaroo? Do they feel like nice? Not sticky and stuff. I've got to be very careful what you guys make me say. Have I touched a kangaroo? God, their fur, it just kind of feels, I guess, a little bit like a dog. Yeah, everyone has their own kangaroo here, so of course you give them a pat and a scratch and all that sort of stuff, as long as they've got some room to hop around and sort of thing. They're like eating a few carrots, a few apples. Just think of it like a large rabbit. It's pretty much the same thing, just a little bit more coarse. There we go. Kiz says he's listening. There we go. So Drunken Bullet. I got my quad working, so I plan to auto scan, go to the park, fly, crash, repeat. So no, don't be doing auto scan. I'm getting cold in here. Where's a jumper? Actually, it's funny. Once I start yelling at the camera, after about an hour, it does get a little bit cool in here. Here's the story. This is probably my favorite jumper that I have. I got this jumper one time when I was in India. I bought it off some dude on the side of the road. I was pretty cold, and I said, "Hey, you got any jumpers for sale?" He's like, "Yeah, I got this one." And I said, "Is it new?" He said, "Yeah, brand new. It's brand new, mate. You can buy it." I was like, "Oh, all right." I've tried it on. Fitted really well. It's nice. And then put my hand in the pocket, and there was someone's medication in there. I was like, "Oh, well, whose medication is this?" He's like, he just took the medication, gave me a small discount. I was like, fair enough. And it's been with me for about 10 years, but a very cool little jumper we've got here. Travis Simon is saying, but kangaroos are outdoor pets. Don't bring them inside. Yeah, so we don't bring. They kind of slip over on the tiles, all that sort of stuff. It's not fair to bring a kangaroo inside. They are definitely outdoor pets. Chris is saying, I've never had real goggles before. The eSheen EV300Ds are not nearly enough simulated time because controllers 5 years ago then didn't work with PCs that well. So yeah, absolutely. Chris Fitz, if you email me, do you have a SIM key? If you email me, I'm going to help you get flying, my friend. At uavpooches@gmail.com. Make sure there is a little clip so I can tell that it's actually you, so we don't have 100 people emailing me trying to get the same thing. And when that's you, I will send you a SIM key, an extra SIM key to help you get up and get flying. And double A course like tough. It's like we're talking about kangaroos here, but their fur is a little bit more wiry, I would say, a little bit more scratchy, but they still can be very. It's not like beard hair. It's like a What's the difference? Difference between like a poodle soft fluffy fur and then like a retriever's fur. Just a little bit more rough. All right, well, let's do it. Jump in. We're going to be doing UAV pooches in just a little bit. Life on the edge. Always select one channel off, boys. That's right. If you're going to go auto scanning, make sure you're just that little bit there, so it's not gonna work very well. And JP says, have you seen the new eSheen EV300 OLED goggles with the new Rapid Mix RX receiver? Yes, I have, and I don't know how I feel about them. We're going to Google that right now. Get this coffee cup out of the way. eSheen. Here we go. It's one of my recent searches, actually. What do you guys think of this? Back to some actual FPV news. Oh, $500. That's got to be a joke, right? That surely they're not going to be that price on release. New screen share. What do you guys think of this? Let's click just here. eSheen EV300Os. Now, this is obviously just a render. They say they've got a new Rapid Mix RX receiver. So, of course, building on rapid fire. But the only thing that might be the same might be the name. I just don't know how that's going to work. Let's have a look. We've got a lot of different colors. Ooh, that actually looks... Is that a real one? That looks like a real photo. I want to be a real boy. But... time is going to tell, actually. I think for this price, they're absolutely not worth it. For $500, would you guys be getting this? Yeah. Johnny DRC was saying junk. Heck nah from Carlos D. Matthew saying, who pays $500? Absolutely agree. The recent goggles that I flew around, and thanks to Gadoosh for letting me know that the X-Lips were from, what's that company? The one that's made some really bad choices in the past. Please. Anyway, some other goggles. But the X-Lip goggles, for the $280, they were okay. They were actually okay. This, however, this is like DJI price. And if you're going to be dropping this much cash, this is even more expensive than Fat Shark HDO2. So I don't know who is going to be dropping that much on here, even if they had better specs. And I think this is like the same resolution as some of the others out there. It looks just, I don't know. The blue, they've got to have some nice colors. I don't like that one. Yuck. And I'm so sick of that. They've used that print on everything. Let's have a look at some of the stats. The lowest price will be $420 with limited quantity. Don't miss that. With a space, then you put your full stop, and then here we go. Here, let's have a look. OLEDs, big resolution. It is only a 38-degree field of view. We've got some different focuses, so you can scroll them in and out, actually. So they have an undershot of the goggle, which is probably one of the most important things for them to show us. Greg, also, thank you for your super chat there, my friend. I got to do this. Check this out, Greg. You absolute madman from Heidi to my love, Charlie. So, Charlie, where'd you go, buddy? Are you still here? Oh, there he is. He's sitting on his bed. Back down here, main face cam. But, Greg, look at this, my friend. Your name on this list of FPV legends. So thank you very much for your support of this channel. I'm going to jump here to Doggo Cam. Charlie's second snack of the... Actually, I haven't even opened I had a spare one sitting here, so this is the first time we've opened the jar. Charlie, here you go. Nice, fresh snack. This one is from... I'm going to say it's from Heidi. Here you go. Oh, yeah, that's great. Some snacks are coming in. Oh, yeah, thanks, guys. Actually, drop. Gentle. Oh, that wasn't even gentle. You just... Oh, yeah, thanks, guys. All right. Let's see. Thank you very much there, Greg. Back here to my new screen share. We're checking out these goggles before we do some UAV pooches, and we get your help as well. New screen share. These goggles right here. Single screen versus dual screen FPV goggles. What's the difference? Very curious. So Redwood, you might be talking about like your box goggles. So box goggles or this one. These goggles right here, like this style is, I find, just more comfortable. You don't get any eye strain. I don't get any eye strain with any of this type. A lot of those box goggles I find a little bit tricky for me to focus. Can give me a bit of a headache. Sometimes make me feel a little bit dizzy. All those sorts of things. Anyway, these goggles. Let's keep going. We have, what's special about here? Let's have a look. Okay, big screen. You can adjust them, but that's pretty boring. Boring. Focus. Oh, here's another part of the goggles. Hey, look at this. You can go, hey, do you like blurry FPV or clear FPV? If you like clear, you can choose. That looks very much just like Fat Sharks, the way Fat Sharks have done things. Maybe they just copied Fat Sharks. Rapid mix. Merges two. The rapid mix receiver merge two signal to one. Make image more stable and clear in challenging condition. The multipath performance is also better than normal diversity receiver. Well, thank you very much, Google Translate, right there. So we're gonna have to do some testing. I do like the on/off button. Here we go. Check this out. And what's this shutter wheel? No more confusing multifunction button or 5-way joystick with smooth and nature shuffle control, easy to navigate. All right, so I do think that might be a little nice addition. I love this power button. If that's how small it is on the outside, clickety click. And this here actually I do think looks pretty cool. So for anybody who has Sky Zones have some of the best menus and OSDs on the market. Extremely fast, very responsive. One of the reasons I choose Sky Zone is because you don't think it's a big deal, but just cycling through, having that convenience, click, 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 boom, you're on it. It works exactly like you want it to. This is the same interface as Sky Zone. So if they can put that in there, that's great. Here's our power button we spoke about. Look, they're $500, and I'm not going to. I feel like it's not going to be worth it because of the brand name, because they're eSheen, and you can get just better goggles for that price, no matter whether it be even Fat Sharks. If these were new Fat Shark analog goggles, I'd still say, look, probably go digital, but it's not bad. It's just priced itself out of the equation. Maybe a couple of years ago, but I don't know, not for me. All right. Back here, we're going to do a little UAV Pooches segment right here. Drunken Bullet says he is still rocking the eSheen VRD 2-box goggles, so it's time for an upgrade. We'll maybe don't upgrade to those ones. David FPV, do you think you can fly the Lava X indoors on 2S with the 3D printed prop guards? I want something indoor, capable yet fast outdoors. Now, David FPV, I do not think that. I think that is a bad idea. There is no one drone that's going to do everything. The Lava X is far too fast, I think, to be flying around indoors. Yes, you can do it, but is it going to be, and yes, it still will be fun. Is it going to be what it's made for? No. Is it going to be suited to that? No. Are you going to be flying pretty much so slow and hovering that you're not really going to be able to do anything on the sticks but a little bit of forward momentum? Yeah, so it's, it sounds like you've got your mind made up, but that's not what I would recommend. You'd be much better suited. The Mob 6 is the best little indoor drone that you can get. And if you want something that does indoor and outdoors, you'd be better off suited to, say, maybe like the Tiny Hawk 2, which can go up to a 2S. And you can also still, I think, fly around on 1S indoors as well. B-Man80 says, get the Skyzone 030s. S's. I think the better option there is the Skyzone 02Cs. Johnny DRC says, can't wait to get Skyzone 030. So we're getting a lot of Skyzone love in the chat as well. Chella's walking around in the background. Travis Simon, if they're in the price range, you owe it to yourself to at least check out the DJI FPV system. It really is amazing. Absolutely agree. And Gav is saying Orcas or DJI. If it is price for price, the only reason to get analog, I think, is if you are going racing tomorrow. If you go to the races tomorrow and you want to get on the podium and it's like an organized event, not just racing around with your mates, it is the being able to fly with other analog pilots. At the moment, racing is all about analog. They're still on the analog channels. Everything is geared towards analog FPV. But as far as the flight experience, it's all about DJIs. From the digital anyways, where we're up to. And unfortunately, I wish there was more competitors. It just doesn't happen to be the case at the moment. Celis is saying, dude, the Tiny Hawk 2 rips. Just change the rates immediately to preset 2 or you'll end up like Stu. And Ronnie Alarcon says, do you think the Sky Zone module bay on the Fat Shark Scout box goggles to throw rapid fire to save some dollars? No, I don't think you better. I wouldn't get a rapid fire. I wouldn't spend that much on rapid fire if I'm just flying around with some Fat Shark Scouts. I'd be happy probably. I don't think the Scouts were poor. And Justine is saying, Stu, what do you think about the Race Star F7 all-in-one? I don't know actually. I haven't done a build with a Racer Star in a long time. And Black Funk. We got 113 people watching too. 85 thumbs up. Says, hey Stu, have you heard of people having issues with the DJI image freezing up while flying? I'm having it happen on 2 different quads with 2 different air units. Now this has happened to me before actually. I flew I flew a fair distance away and I flew through a concrete pipe. It was only a couple of meters long, and the image froze up while I was inside there and then came back once I was outside the other side of the pipe. But other than that, no. And if it's flying around if it's happening in clear line of sight with nothing between you, you're boosted the power to whatever is legally acceptable in your country. Yeah, then not sure why that is happening. And Zoran is saying, let's do UAV pooches. Thank you for that reminder. Let's do it. We're going to jump over. We're going to make a little straw poll as well. Let me know which person do you think should be winning a simulator key to access to a new sim that is not out yet. You can't even buy your way into this one, boys and girls. You need one of these keys. So let's do it. I'm going to jump here, have a look at UAV pooches, and then we've also got another clip that video, which we'll watch as well. Got a few in here. Oh my goodness, I'm going to pick a couple of finalists. So let's do it. I want to see which one of these do you guys like as well. Let's have a bit of a squiz. If I go new screen share. So we've got Drunken FPV, who's posted this, posted his porcus a few different times. Here we go. We've got this gentleman right here. What's he eating? That looks like some sort of triangle biscuit. It's got a T in here. Let us know what is that. Drunken. No drone in that picture though. Though the pig looks like he's been playing a little bit of basketball in the background. Here we've got Heidi. So this is Greg's Heidi right there. She's saying hi, Charlie. Look at that. Oh, where is Charlie? Oh, he's sitting right behind me. There we go. There's Heidi. Nice little pooch right there with the Mob 6 on the couch. I've seen the Apple Freaks picture before. I know I've seen this little pooch come up as well. Looks poor old girl or boy. And then let's see this pooch rolling around outdoors. I love it. All right, this one. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to put you in one of the finalists. Just pooch stretching out right there. Fisted, he must be in the chat as well. Here's little pup on the couch. What a spoiled pooch. Charlie's thinking, oh, I was allowed on the couch. No, Charlie, you'd make too much of a mess. You've got your own super duper deluxe dog bed. All right, Zoran, UAV pooch. Oh, this one. Look at this. That is definitely going up into the finalists. The pooch is flying around. Fly Sky, we've got right there as well. Zoran, are you the same gentleman who you put your quad in the fire? I think that might be you. You're really going all out here with the UAV pooches stuff and getting into these live streams. Mad Fisher. Another pooch chasing his ball around. Very, very happy dog. Let's see. Russ Wolf. We've got a little pooch right here as well. So there we go. Good old Toby looking up, waiting for some extra snacks, I should say. And then LCV, FPV. Look at those ears on this pup. All right, so he looks like he's ready to bind. I'm going to put you in the finalists as well. I should probably start making something, a new straw poll. Let's see. We've got John's little picture of a good old beagle. I think I've seen this pooch before. And, oh, we've got a cat. Oh, we've got a bunch now. It looks like we've got the cats coming in. Fritz's cat right there. Some folding props. I do not like this antenna placement, my friend. That is just asking to snap off. Please zip tie that down or move that. That is going to break on the first crash. You need to fix that antenna placement prompto. So you're getting disqualified for this antenna placement right here, but the good news is we're going to save you some money by making sure that you don't go out flying like this. And then Space Cake's cat as well. He's just reading some instructions. There we go. How many? We've got a few of these. All right, we're going to start burning through these. All right, we got Pooch. He's not interested. He's like, no, get that Tyro 99 away from me, or 79. That one's from Diggity Dog. Diggity Dig, I should say. Another one of John's cat, having a bit of a laze about. Diggity Dig, we've already checked out one of yours. John Smiley, he's not a fan of the Sky Zones right here, this little pooch. And I'm trying to just pick one of each person. Man, we got a lot of entries in here. Someone has a pet monkey, so there we go. Fair enough. I'll appreciate it. Captain Kirk, check this out. I think the dog is a little bit mad. I like it. Some DVR. That's going to go in the finalists as well. So there we go. I think I'm a fan of that. Toxic FPV. We've got little Pooch here poking his tongue out. Ooh, an E-Sheen EV10. Very, very old school stuff right there. And then a random Family Man's video. We'll watch that in just a little bit here as well. No drone stuff here, but we'll still check out Christmas Pooch here from Mr. Delivery. We've got to be coming towards the end. We've got 2 more. All right. Oh, we got some little ducklings. All right. So, Swash Wojo. And there's double Pooch here, the Apple Freaks with a Mob 6. And the last one, Drunken Bull, we've already checked out one of yours, so we're just going to, this is the last one we're looking at. Geimer right here with the Diatone, absolute little ripper. Now, these are my finalists. I am going to say, I like the ducks. It's our first ducks on UAVPOOCHES. So we're going to have, who's going to win this? It's either going to be the ducks. You guys need to help me vote. I did really like, there was another one in here too of this one, Captain Kirk. And it says, my dog actually likes the whoop, though you can't tell. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So we've got DVR Doggy right here. This is DVR Doggy. Or the other one I think I'm going to pick is, 4. We've got Big Ears Pooch. So the biggest ears I've ever seen on a German Shepherd right there. And we've also got Zoran at UAVPOOCHES right here. He was last week's winner though there. So let's not that we're trying to skew some of the results. Let's make a little straw poll, and I'll put this on the screen for you guys. You guys can help me pick. We'll draw this in a couple of minutes. Straw poll me. All right, let's have a look here. Best UAVPOOCHES. What do we had? We had Park FPV Puppy. That was the one with all the gear. Then we had Big Ears Pooch. We had DVR Dog. And we also had Ducks and Drone. Man, that's some good alliteration right here. Let's create the poll. And I should be able to share this for you guys. So here it is. If I go to new screen share, I want to find out which one of these winners is going to be getting it. Let's click here. I'll post this in the chat as well. We'll be able to go through here, answer this. Let's find out. We'll be able to look at the results in about 5-10 minutes time. That is the UAVPOOCHES winner. Which one is it going to be? We'll find out. And I'm going to be sending them a SIM key to a simulator that is not out yet. I haven't tested it out yet, but I've got a couple of keys. So yeah, a new SIM key that's not out yet. You can't play it yet unless you have one of these developer keys. So there we go. Let's find out who's that going to go to. And for a reminder, we've got Park Puppy, Big Ears, DVR Doggy, or Ducks and Drones. So to jump back here we go. We've got, this is the Park Puppy with all the gear right there. We've got Big Ears Pooch. We also chose, and look, I did like all of these, but I can't make a straw poll with 60 different entries in there, guys. We've got DVR Doggy right here. I like that one. No, I'm not going to vote though. And we've also, because I don't want to sway it, and we've also got some ducks right here. Although those, I do like some new animals, but I don't know if they appreciate it. Like, hey, get in there, drone. I don't know if the ducks actually look too happy on that. So, right, we're going to check with that just a little bit too. John Davis is saying, love the whoop versus the little dog. And the Apple Freak says, I'm going to try and take a better photo for next time. But there's my new entries. There we go. And Justin, man, I don't know how to pronounce that. I am sorry. He says, DVR Doggy Lego. Drunken Bullet says, I only posted one vid. You keep mistaking me for Drunken FPV. All right, okay, you know what? We're going to go back here. We're going to look at Drunken Bullets. Was it a video? All right, sorry, Drunken. I thought I saw a double up. My mistake. It's not we don't want to discriminate anyone on here, so we're going to quickly have a look at that. New screen share. Hopefully, we've got a little bit of a video here as well against the UR65. Turn the sound off. Let's see what it's all about. Here we go. Here's another pooch. we've gotten some strange DVR artifacts right here. I'm going to jump into... The dog is definitely excited. Ruff, ruff. What a great way to exercise your dog as well. Screaming around. Man, look at him. It's like you're herding the pooch. I like this. Here we go. Where he was running in front. There he goes, running underneath. That's a great way to exercise your dog as well. Fantastic. He loves it. At least I'm jealous. See, Charlie's a bit of a pain. He'll like bite the thing out of the sky and chase it where you're chasing the drone as well. Very, very cool stuff there, Drunken Bullet. Thank you very much for sharing that video. And sorry for mistaking you for, if I go down here, for Drunken FPV. There we go. Let's do it. Back here to my main face cam. And the Apple Freak says, my dog gives precisely 0 craps about my drone. There we go. Looking good for the winner. That's from AA. And Ivan has asked, has the giveaway winner been announced yet? It has not, my friend. We've got 111 people watching, streaming for 74 minutes. And we're going to be doing that giveaway in just a little bit. The link is in the description as well. We're talking about the jackpot, the UAVPOOCHES jackpot giveaway. I actually should double check. I don't think I got an email yesterday about it, so bear with me while I better double check before we say, hey, give away someone else's prize. And I think we are all good. All right. Let's see. All right, we are all good there. The giveaway today, the UAVPOOCHES jackpot giveaway. We have a pair of goggles, 3 bind and fly drones, a charger, a T16 radio, a receiver, a SIM key, and then what else? Is there anything else, guys? I don't know if I'm forgetting something else. Well, anyway, it's a big prize. That's coming up in just a little bit as well. And let's find a look. Do we want to have a look at the results? This is for the straw poll for UAVPOOCHES. Which one did you pick? If I go here, new screen share, and says, so much FPV, many getting drunk on it. That's from Chris Fritz as well. Ezra Ross says, I missed so many streams. I'm happy to be back. We're happy to have you here as well. The angry dog should win. That's from Drunken Bullet. Let's find out. Let's find out which one did we like. Park, FPV Puppy with all the gear, Big Ears Pooch, DVR Doggy, Ducks and Drones. Let's click on the results. The winner, wow, by 50% was DVR Doggy, and then followed by a pretty close one as well. We had Parks, FPV Puppy with all the gear. So here we go. DVR Doggy, you are the winner. I think that was Captain Kirk from memory. So, Captain Kirk, if you could just shoot me a quick little email, buddy, and I will send you. I'm sure your email is in my inbox somewhere. If I could, I'd have to do a Google. But if you could just shoot me through an email, and I will send you out a little developer SIM key to a new SIM. I think you can make content about it. Actually, you know what? To keep it safe, I'm making this part up here, but don't post anything about it just in case there's any NDAs or something on it. Anyway, you wouldn't get in trouble, but I might. But anyway, don't post anything just yet on it. But feel free to install it, play it, have some fun. I don't know how it's going to go, so I'm yet to check that out. All right, let's jump back here. Main face chat with my mug on the screen. All right, so congratulations. There we go. Captain Kirk, thank you very much for your entry into UAVPOOCHES. And for anybody who doesn't know as well, Captain Kirk's name is actually up here, one of the FPV legends. And he also has been a big fan of the show, supporting us for a long time here at UAVPOOCHES with the chopsticks you might see. So sometimes you might see myself using some UAVPOOCHES custom branded chopsticks. That's from that gentleman. He sent them over many moons ago. All right, Space Cakes says, is all the stuff you named for today? Yes, that is correct. Winner, doggy dinner. Ezra is saying I should have entered. Congratulations, Captain Kirk. We've got another congrats that's from Stuck in Trees. And also a Toxic FPV. And I want to know what else is coming up in the week. What are you guys going to be doing? Do you have to go back to work? All that sort of stuff. I'm reading some things about Stinger Swarm. And let's see. I'm not too sure what people are talking. Looks like there's some chat going on in the comments as well. Carlos D says, if he takes a picture of his bird, she will eat my drone. There we go. Charlie just poked his head up for some reason right there as well. And looking good for the winner. My pinball machine's going crazy in the background. I was meant to do a stream with a bot grinder as well tomorrow or in a couple of days' time. He's doing one with Stingy Swarm as well. So I think bot grinder, I'm going to plug him here. He also does a little stream on Twitch. And in a little while in the future, I'm going to be jumping on there. We're going to be playing some video games there, though. So it's not going to be it's not today. I think mine is coming up in about 10 days time or 12 days time or something. We're going to jump in, play some games on his Twitch. I don't know how the latency is going to be, but yeah, just hang out, have some fun, and just shoot some random garbage, have some random chats right there. Now let's see. Do you guys want to do a giveaway? If you haven't, you've got about 5 minutes to enter. The form is in the description as well. Enter once, you're in there for good. All I need is your name and email. Then I'm going to draw it out, and somebody, hopefully, please email me and say winner, winner, chicken dinner. If that is you, you've got to pay for shipping, but you're going to be getting a whole bunch of drones. As soon as I can get to that post office, and you're the winner, then you're going to be very, very happy. However, the deal is you've only got half an hour to actually email me. So Captain Kirk says it's a brushed motor whoop. They're scared to death of the brushless ones, but brushed is game on for them. And let's see. Zoran is saying let's do a giveaway as well. And Johnny DRC, he's got the right attitude. He says fly, fix, repeat. Can't believe I actually finished my coffee this time. Usually I finish the stream and we've got like none of it left. Ivan's asking me what the prize is. I'm not going to be going through it for the 4th time in a row for everybody who's been watching. We're going to draw it out very, very soon though. But now what it's time to do, I know I said I'd show this before. This is one of my favorite segments of the stream. It is time for Clip That, where we watch some UAV Futures outtakes where people are watching. We've already watched this one before at the start. I'm going to watch it again. I think it is hilarious. And we've also got another one coming up from Random Family Man, which I have not seen yet. So let's do it. New screen here. New screen share. It's time for UAV Futures Clip That, the best show on the internet. Where, here we go. Stu and Trev reminisce. So let me pause this right here. Open it to full screen. Get rid of whatever this is. Turn the sound on. So this is the first one we've already seen. So, oh, man, I the first time I saw this, I was dead.
Clip that.
That's where we actually first met, isn't it?
Yes, very romantic.
We had our first date here.
Yes.
And we...
Some strange dates right there.
I didn't flash you, did I?
Oh. What am I even doing there? Okay, focus, Stuart. I just love that bit where it's like, oh, that's where we first bleep.
That's where we actually first met, isn't it?
Yes, very romantic.
We had our first date here.
Yes.
And we...
Some strange dates right there.
I didn't flash you, did I?
Oh God, I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. We need to make a whole. I'm going to actually make a channel in here in the live streams. I'll do this in the next couple of days where we can just have the Clip That segments where we can watch them all. We need a super Clip That segment where we can go through, put all these together. God, that would be hilarious. Okay. Anyway, the other Clip That here from the person who started this off, Random Family Man, who's he's got his creative juices flowing. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's see. Man, I'm a bit nervous. Always a bit nervous here. Sound on.
Hey, Stu, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a real boy. But, oh, I love it. Short and sharp. I want to be a real boy. Perfect, perfect.
Hey, Stu, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a real boy. I don't even remember saying that. Is that from today? Is that from today's stream? You've clipped that in that time. You've been at work. He's at work. You absolute slacker. Check out this.
Hey, Stu, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be. That is today because we've got I can see we've got our stream deck. That's like the final goal here, a little stream deck that I was like, yep, that would be cool on the stream. That's today's goal. You're meant to be doing work, Random Family Man. You wait till I tell your boss. Oh, he's watching this. He's got look at him. He's even got the head torch on his head. So he's meant to be doing some work there.
Hey,
He's just
shoot.
watching the stream. Oh, man. Imagine he's obviously on site too, so he's had to go somewhere, film this really quickly, edit it, push it up to YouTube. Who's got that much time to be able to do that? Oh, well done. Oh, people, Travis is saying, yep, I remember you saying that. Random Family Member says, I'm the boss. He's got the head torch on right there. Very, very funny stuff. Clipping that from today's stream. Kiz saying that's amazing. Whew, Double A is laughing as well. Let's get Random Family Man's face off right here. It's on the screen. It's probably scaring any kids that are watching right here. And the main face cam with the dog. All right. I think it might be time for a giveaway in just about 60 seconds time. Thank you very much. I absolutely love those clip that segments. And Kiz, this one where you've done like a super mashup of Trevor and myself and the bleeps and the random cuts. That's a lot of work in there. And I got to say, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, let's do it. Let's you should do a clip that contest. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to make a special channel in the live stream just for the clip that's where we can post all those different videos. Let's do it. Let's do a bit of a giveaway right now. The form is in the description down below. It's the UAV Futures jackpot. I know a lot of people right here, they come in here, and that is the first thing they ask. Stuart, when's the giveaway? What can I win in the giveaway? Well, you lads and lasses, the impatient folk right here who might be here just for that part, we are doing a jumper T16, 3 bind and fly quads, a charger, a pair of goggles, a receiver, a SIM key. 4 little motors. We've got 4 little motors here as well. That's going to be going out to you guys. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Let's do it. Let's draw the winner. So if I go to this form and I can get rid of the UAVPOOCHES results. So well done. That's Captain Kirk. I can't wait to see your email there, buddy, about the SIM key that I'll be sending out to you. And people saying good luck. Let's find out who is going to win. If I open up my Google Drive, nobody's email is going to be on the screen. Let's do it. Live stream entries. You know what? Google is telling me you often open you often open around this time. So it must know every day. That's a bit creepy that we open it around this time. That's our entry form right there. It's populating, it's filling up. Russ Wolf is saying, what can I win in the giveaway? You can't win anything, Russ Wolf, because you're a mod. And then Captain Kirk is saying, you can just ignore the people that ask about your giveaway prizes. Say, if you're a fan, you'd know because most of this was listed last night. That's 99% true. That's right. I'll leave that to you guys to flame those people in the comments. I love it. It's usually the impatient kids that come in that hey, when can I win? What is it? Have you done the giveaway? I actually went on and I was watching some random Twitch streams the other night, and for some reason, someone else in there was like, hey, is this UAV Futures, blah, blah, blah. As soon as they found out that we had a channel about drones, the first thing that came out was like, can I have some free stuff? And I was like, okay. Anyway, good luck, guys. But let's do it. Let's scroll down and find out how many numbers we've got. We've got 2,458. So let's see, 2, 4, 5, 8, and 2, 4, 5, 8, and let's 2, 4, 5, 8. That's the total. So take your guesses now. How many things? Have a little guess. I'm reading Kiz Bartlett's. Russ, you can win laser eye surgery. Oh, there we go. You know, we could do a fundraiser for Russ, who's colorblind, to get some special chroma key glasses. I don't know. Is that something you guys would be interested in? I've only just thought about that now. Anyway, I digress. Let's do it. People having their guesses. Random number generators. You gotta keep them generated. Stop singing. Yeah, Mum was right. She said I was a terrible singer. 2, 4, 5, 8. All right, we need a random number between 1 and 2, 4, 5, 8. Let's do it. If I jump over here, main screen share. New screen share. You know what I was thinking too? It would be really cool is if maybe if the winner was a Patreon supporter, we could either have an extra prize that we throw in, or Patreon supporters, I will give them an hour and I will email them if they get drawn out and say, hey, you actually won. Please email me back within the hour from this email if you are a Patreon supporter. Might be a little extra. Imagine I would really hate that because to be like, hey, look, yes, I'm Patreon support. I've been supporting since 2015. I'm like, oh, please, please, please email me. But let's do it. We're going to pick a random number generator, random number between 1 and 2, 4, 5, 8. People had their guesses. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Clickety click. Whoa! 2078. We got a high one today. Woo! There we go. Russ Woodford know about that one. Let's see. Jump it over here to almost put everybody's email address on the screen. Main face cam. Get this like that. R7 driver says, my wife says you should avoid singing if you want to get the ladies. Look out, ladies, it's Stu's singing career. Whoo! You see that one? Jesus. What a weird, wacky world you guys lived in. Hey, what do you do? Well, I like to watch terrible men online singing terribly at 10 o'clock in the morning. What do you do with your time? Well, I actually watch those men watching those men singing. Anyway, I digress. Let's go find this winner, 2078. If I jump over here, no emails on the screen, 2078. I'm going to say bad luck to Gavin, who looks like he entered a little bit too late, though. So your entry was past the numbers that we randomly looked for. But what was our number? 2078. 2078. 2078. 2078. All right, this person, please send me an email. I will just get a little snipping tool. We've got Captain Kirk. He's for his $30 donation. He says, "Whoops! I forgot to randomly donate tonight. So thank you very much, Captain Kirk. I need to focus on this. Then I want to address you a little bit more, you absolute legend. But I'm going to forget these numbers. This was not a good time to send that donation through. What did I say? 2078. I think that's what I said. Yes, it was. 220. Alrighty. Where did that go? We've got our snip there. 2078. Random number generator. 2078. Congratulations to 2078. 2078. It's all looking good for this man right here under new screen share. This person right here, Ivan. You have Ivan Jandal. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Send me an email from this email address you've got right here. It is 11:41. I'm going to give you till 12:15 my time, which is in about 43 and a half minutes. Please send me an email. UAVPOOCHES@gmail.com is the email address you need to send it to. The instructions are all in this video as well. So, yeah, that's if you check on the description, there's a whole bunch of stuff there. You have to pay for shipping. There is a whole bunch of things to send out to you. If you don't want to pay for shipping, well, then feel free. You don't get the prize. That's what part of the conditional part. Or if you can just say, hey, I don't want to win that. You feel free to do that. Or if you don't email me in that time, well, sorry, you forfeit the prize, and we roll it on. We jackpot it to the next week. So we can see a lot of people saying, "Congratulations, Ivan! Hopefully you're not here." So Ivan Ferrer says he jumps. He thought it was me. So there we go. No, it's Ivan Jandal. So sorry about that, Ivan Ferrer. Ivan F, sorry mate, it is not you, but there we go. Let's jump back here. I need to actually give Charlie a little snack here from Captain Kirk. Let me get these live stream entries off the screen. I'll feel much better once everybody, always stress about putting everybody's email addresses on the screen, sharing all that information. Even look, it's literally just a name and an email address, but I still don't want to put that all out over the screen. Charlie Pooch, this one is from Captain Kirk. Thank you very much here. You know what's crazy? The donations that have come in today have been from these FPV legends right here. So I can check here. We had Donnie E at the start, Greg, and also Captain Kirk. And check this out. We've got Greg, Don E, and Captain Kirk. So thank you to those absolute legends for your support on the channel as well. Here we go, Charlie. Let's get a little bit of dog cam in here. This one's from Captain Kirk. Oh, yeah, I'm delicious. Thanks, guys. Little bit of a snack right there. We can have a walk after this, eh? Oh, yeah, that'll be great. Thanks, guys. Little bit of, and a tail scratch, hey? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it. This is probably one of Charlie's favorite things. Look at him. Oh, yeah, that's the spot. Alrighty, let's do it. Jumping back here. We've got 118 people watching. We've been streaming for 94 minutes. Get my main face on the screen. And I want to say thanks very much for everybody for tuning in. I am going to be jumping off in just a little bit. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. I have to do some shopping. Sometimes I will go get some groceries. And also, I plan to be doing a heap of filming today. I did have a video planned, but I think I'm going to not cancel that video. I'm going to wait on that video just a little bit. And I'm going to turn on some of the other studio lights, get all into filming a whole bunch of content that's coming up this week as well. So let me know, what have you guys been doing anyway? What have you got planned for the next couple of days? Of course, we're going to have some videos out. The stream will be back this time in like 4 days time, I think, is our next stream. I'll put some reminders in there. Make sure you hit that little bell notification icon too, to let you know when we are going live. And let's see. Dodgy sent his Spectre Gen 10 build. All right. So we're talking some PC stuff there. No One Proposal fan says, well done, Ivan. Cheers, Stu. Great stuff as usual. Bedtime. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Late as peeps. So sweet dreams if you're over in Europe, or if you are an early person going to bed there in the US. Hopefully you're well and truly awake if you're in Australia. Jason as well with his little donation. He says, wait, random donation. All right, so we're just about to sign off. But thank you very much, Jason. I'm going to jump over here for your little doggo treat as well. Thank you very much. And if anybody actually is wondering, what does that Stream Deck keypad mean? It's like a little, instead of me having to click on it and saying, all right, main face cam here with the dog, and well, I can literally just hit a button. It's like a little shortcut Stream Deck thing, an Elgato Stream Deck. And I think I've seen Bot Grinder. Most streamers tend to use them because it just makes their life so much more easier. And here you go, Charlie. This is from Jason. Oh, yeah, thanks very much there, guys. There you go, buddy. So, yeah, there's, oh, what, you want a belly rub too? Okay. That's not the most flattering look for the internet. There you go, the dog's crotch. All right, maybe let's get back here. Click on this with the mouse. There we go. So, hope you guys have a fantastic time. Thanks so much for tuning in. And as always, subscribe for more FPV-related content. Kiz Bartlett saying, have a good day, everyone. I'm going to see how Thomas BMS did today in the competition. The Apple Freak is talking about some mystery boxes. He got some B brains in. Other people saying later, Stu. Thanks very much. If you have a clip that segment, I will put a new part in Discord in the next couple of days. We'll get some prizes coming up too, because I'm really starting to enjoy those. We'll get a little new part on Discord where you can enter those. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. Congratulations, Ivan. Please send me an email, mate, if you're watching this. And as always, happy flying. Click on this bad boy right here. You know what sucks for me? I don't get to hear this song. It doesn't come through on my end. Only you guys get to hear this. So I don't know. I need to maybe take that off and play it manually, because then I can hear it as well. All right, catches.